Hello guys, welcome to our pregnancy Q&A. So Maggie and I decided to do a Q&A about our experience so far being pregnant. I was gonna do it myself, but then I realized that we're both pregnant, so why not do it together? Because pretty much whatever I'm going through, Maddie's going through it too, or at least I would hope he is. But yeah, so we decided to do our pregnancy Q&A together. So let's just get right to it. So one of the questions that popped up a lot was the baby planned?
Wait, you gonna answer that?
Okay, so I'll tell you my side of the story and let's see if the sides connect. So we were going on vacation. We went to Cancun in August, and then we were on vacation, and then, you know, you're drinking, you're on vacation, on a vacation. So we're just there, and I was like, hey, let's have a baby. So that's why I feel like my baby was planned, because I was like, hey, let's have a baby. And then we got a baby. Like, I already knew I could get pregnant. I had just got my period. So I was like, yeah, let's do this. I'm ready. So now let's have Maddie answer the question. Was the baby planned?
I don't want to say no. It just happened.
He says I roofied him.
No. She misplaced the right equipment for the night.
Sips on the coffee.
So, in the heat of the moment, things led to things, and now we got this little bump right here. Next question.
Okay, so the next question is, how do we know we were pregnant, or how did I know I was pregnant? Well, I just knew.
You kept throwing up.
No, that was like that was the symptoms after I knew. I didn't start throwing up right away, but I knew I was pregnant right away because I don't know, like I just knew. Like, I had just gotten off my period. I knew I was ovulating, and then we had unprotected sex, so I was like,
so you knew
I'm pregnant.
That night you was pregnant after we.
I seriously knew the next day. Like the next day, I knew I was pregnant.
You knew you was pregnant.
Yeah, because I got pregnant on the 26th, and we came back home the Monday after. Like, we literally came home.
So, and the ride home, you already knew you was pregnant?
Yeah, I knew. And then my face, alright, so I knew I was pregnant right away because I just knew. Like, I was like, okay, I'm pregnant.
And when you was gonna let me know?
Eventually. Good. So when did you know we were pregnant?
Huh?
When did you know we were pregnant?
The first sonogram, hello.
Okay, so yeah, I just knew. And on top of that, like, I had a really bad breakout. On the plane ride back, like, literally the pimples formed in 4 hours on the plane. Like, I had a breakout everywhere, and then I was throwing up the next day after we got home. I was sick.
The pimples were from eating all that bad, drinking water?
No, it was from that.
Okay.
So, like, my body was like, pregnant, here's some pimples. So yeah, I know I was pregnant right away. You know.
I guess.
Okay, somebody asked, what is the biggest surprise you didn't expect while being pregnant?
Her nose getting big. You wasn't gonna say that?
No, but thank you. Now I know. Because I asked you if my nose got bigger and you said no. And then today you want to say it did, so that's kind of messed up.
But the question was what you didn't expect.
Okay, whatever. That's me. It's alright. I think the biggest surprise I didn't expect while being pregnant was how tired I would be. Like, I'm always tired. I sleep like, what, 15 hours sometimes? And
I didn't expect all the rides, the trips I had to take every time she's hungry. Every other hour, Wendy's. Cheeseburgers.
Okay, you already had your turn. It was supposed to be one thing you expected, not two.
Sorry, guys.
All right, we're just gonna skip on to the next question. Let me see.
You did a good job with the coffee too.
Thank you. I'm a coffee expert. Do you get any mood swings? Do I?
I already answered the last question. It's your turn.
Yes. I go from 0 to 100 like in 5 minutes. Like last night I was sitting down and I was answering emails and I was perfectly fine. And then like a minute later I was like crying. It's like, wow, like your hormones are literally like this. Like sometimes I'll just look at Manny and like I'll throw a pillow at him just because he's breathing. And then other times I'm like, come here, babe. Yeah, no, it's horrible. The mood swings are horrible. But yeah, I can admit to that. I have really bad mood swings.
I thought you were just playing around.
Oh, you thought I was playing?
I thought you wanted some attention. I didn't know you didn't want to see my face. Huh?
It's not about not seeing your face. It's that like I just get annoyed. Like you do some things that are just like
interesting. You hear this, Rocky?
It's just sometimes. Are you vegan while pregnant? So, what had happened was, it started with a burger.
I think it's like a guide. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday is meat. Saturday, Sunday is fish. So no, you're not vegan, right?
No, I have not been vegan during my pregnancy. So in the beginning, I was like throwing up a lot.
No, but you did try though.
I did try,
You did try.
I did try.
You really did try for like what, like the first month?
I tried for like the first 2 months.
Right?
Yeah, because I remember I was like 8 months, and I remember one day what happened was we went to the movies with his family, and then I was at the movie theater, and I was like, I don't know what's wrong with me. I want a burger. You remember?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I don't know what's wrong with me. Like
I have that picture of him.
Yeah, he took a picture. He took a picture of me in the movie theater because he wanted to blackmail me. He was like, I'm gonna post it to Instagram whenever you get me mad, so everybody knows you're not vegan. But yeah, no, I haven't been vegan during this pregnancy.
You don't eat a lot of meat though.
No, yeah, I eat maybe like
small portions.
I eat very small portions, and I eat like once every few days whenever I feel like my body is craving it. So during this pregnancy, I've just been trying to listen to what my body's telling me. So like if I'm craving something, I'm pretty sure it's because I'm low or deficient in something. So I've just been trying to do intuitive eating. So like I haven't been like eating meat every day, and there has been a lot of times after I eat meat that I do feel sick.
Yeah.
So I've been trying to limit my meat intake, but I'm still on no dairy. Like dairy and meat just don't get along. But yeah, so I haven't been fully vegan or like fully plant-based, but I do try my best to limit my intake because I do feel like nauseous and sick when I do consume meat. You're just being rude. Rude. Are you vegan during this pregnancy?
Definitely not.
Okay, the next question is, what was it saying?
You was talking about the doctor and the weight and how active you are.
Well, yeah, like I was saying, guys, sorry, we had to cut off a piece. The doctor said, like, no matter how little you gain, as long as you're getting the, like, nutrients, so, like, your vitamins, minerals, it should be fine. So I so far have gained 12 pounds, but, how much weight did you gain so far during this pregnancy?
Like 17 pounds. Like 17 pounds. Yeah, 17 pounds.
We both started at 160. Kid you not. We came back from vacation.
You're right.
We weighed ourselves. I was like 161, 160, and he was 160. 177. Boy, oh boy. The good news is, I'm gonna lose it once I push the baby out. I don't know what he's gonna do.
I'll just buy one of your guys, right?
I guess so. Okay, guys. So, next question. What is the hardest thing to do while being pregnant?
Bending down.
Everything.
And sleeping. Using the bathroom.
Everything. Like, everything is hard.
Getting up. What else? Taking a shower. What else? Just living a day-to-day life, right?
Everything. I think that is not that it's hard. It is just that you have to keep in mind that you're pregnant. So like the other day, right, I was like fixing my bed, and usually like to flatten out the bed sheets, I'll like throw myself on the bed and just like flatten it out. So I went to throw myself, and then I'm like, wait, I can't land on my belly. So it's like, it's just the adjusting to the fact that you're carrying a baby, so you just have to be more careful. So like if you're somebody that's very clumsy, like me, I almost fell today too when I sat down on the chair at the restaurant.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, I feel like it's just being careful. So like, you know, making sure that when I'm outside, like I have to be mindful, okay, what is everybody doing? Because I don't want anybody to bump into me. Or, you know, if I'm bending down, to bend down the right way so I don't hurt my back. Or now that my belly's getting bigger, like bending down, I literally feel like I'm gonna squish her. Or like everything. So it's just, I think it's not that it's hard, it's just you have to be mindful that you're pregnant. So you just have to modify everything. Like even sleeping, like there's times that I've literally like wanted so bad to sleep on my stomach, and like, you know, you just start moving in the bed because you're just like, you forget. And then you're like in the middle of turning, you're like, oh wait, I'm pregnant, I'm gonna squish my baby, I can't do it. So I think that's what's hard. Do you feel like you've had to adjust to the belly?
Yes.
You can't play as many pranks on me, right?
There's a lot of things I can't do to you.
Ew. But yeah, I think that's what it is. Like, for example, he can't turn up the light on me while I'm in the shower, because then I'll be like, what am I slipping here with the baby? Turn the light on, stop! That, so, or like, he can't like randomly throw water on the floor because then I'll slip. You know, it's like little things like that.
I do that.
Yes.
I do not.
Yes, he does.
That.
Manny does a lot.
Do that.
Among a lot of those things. Yes, he does. Oops. All right. So another question is, will we raise our baby to be vegan?
Can try.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like I want to slowly introduce foods to her. I'll try to limit animal products as much as I can. But I do feel like it's impossible to be completely vegan. Like, it really is. Unless you're like raw vegan, which I feel like is something that I wouldn't be able to do. But I do plan on breastfeeding. I want to breastfeed as long as I can. I said 2 years. And what do you think about when I said I'm going to breastfeed for 2 years?
I said at least a year.
Okay, so at least a year. But I want to breastfeed as long as I can, and then slowly I want to introduce like healthy foods to her. I don't want my child eating like fast food or anything.
Yeah, but the thing I want to say to that is that as growing up, we ate all the nasty stuff. Like I want to show, I want us to show our child different things. Like, this is what a cheeseburger tastes like, but have her understand eating too much of something is not good, right? In a sense,
I guess.
you know, because you can't say, we can't say that we don't eat cheeseburgers, and then
I guess, yeah, I feel like that's something that changed a lot. Like, being a parent now, I feel like, I don't know, I can't be hypocritical. Like, and it would be hypocritical for me to be like, you can't have none of this, but then it's like, I've ate it before, exactly. Or I am eating it.
Yeah, I feel the same.
Or like, you know, I can't, like, let's say I'm plant-based, but then Manny's still like not vegan, and then, you know, she'll have questions. She's gonna ask like, hey dad, what are you eating? Can I have some? So it's like, I can't be hypocritical and just be like, no, you can't. And then if she asks why, I just be like, oh, because I said so. So I feel like that's one thing. I mean, we would try for her to be as plant-based or like eating organic food, etc.
Or just be as moderate as possible.
Yeah, as moderate as possible. Like, we already have banned, like, she's not having McDonald's. Like, we already spoke to his mom. I already told my mom. Like, I see when my mom feeds my little sister, like, mac and cheese. I already told her, like, no. It's a no. Like, we have to pack her food when we, like, drop her off to her, like, her grandparents. Then I guess that's what we have to do. But definitely, like, no McDonald's or anything like that.
It's gonna be fun.
Will you have a natural delivery? My plan is to try my best to have a natural delivery. So I don't want an epidural.
Yeah.
I don't want a C-section. But my priority is just to have a healthy baby.
But we're not against that. We're totally not against that.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, I just feel like for me, I just don't want to go through the recovery process of a C-section. You know, it's longer, it takes more time, and then it is a surgery, so complications can happen. I had a really bad experience. My mom had a hysterectomy after having a C-section. She almost bled to death. So just seeing that, like, scared me, and it just made me want to try my best to do things as natural as possible. I've also done some research about epidurals and, like, side effects. I've heard a lot of bad stories, either like people being paralyzed after epidural, or everybody we know says they have chronic back pain.
Chronic back pain, yes.
Yeah, like I've literally asked so many people that have gotten an epidural, like that I know personally, and everybody's like, listen, if you can do it without it, just do it, because I did it, and then now like my back's been hurting for years, for months, so I already have back issues as is, so I just don't want to, you know, create anything even worse for myself. So if I can do a natural birth, I will. But to be honest, like I just want a healthy baby. So if a doctor is just like, listen, you need a C-section because this going on, I'm gonna have my C-section. I'm gonna do whatever I can. You know, I'm not gonna be stubborn just because of how I picture something or how I want it. I'm just gonna do my best to just have a healthy baby. So I feel like that's the #1 priority right now. But
definitely.
But if I can do it, then yes, I'll be all natural. Somebody said, would you have a baby at home? Like, would we plan the delivery at home? Instead of like at the hospital?
Were you born at home?
No. The reason I say no is because I would not ever want to put myself or my baby at risk. I do feel like you never know what could happen.
So many complications.
So for that reason,
isn't birth at home? They will have the midwives with that. I mean, what do they call it? Yeah, like they'll have, like, you could have a midwife, but you wouldn't really have a doctor. You would have like a midwife or a doula, and then pretty much like we would just give birth at home. See, I don't know about that. That's too risky for me. Even though don't they say that's the most natural way to do it?
No, it's not the most natural. It's just the most comfortable way because you're at home. So it's like like, you know, when you're sick. Like, for example, TMI, but if you have diarrhea, would you rather have diarrhea in the comfort of your home, or would you rather have diarrhea in like a public place?
So giving birth and having diarrhea is pretty much the same thing. That's what you're comparing it to?
No, I'm just saying, like, if you're going through something, you would want to do it at home because you're comfortable there. Okay. But no, I wouldn't want to risk it. I mean, anything could happen. You never know. Like, umbilical cord could be stuck somewhere. Oxygen levels could be low. You could start hemorrhaging. So, I don't know. Maybe like on our 7th baby. But for this one, no. I wouldn't have a baby at home.
7th?
You don't want to have more babies?
I mean, I got 4 dogs, a baby, you, 7 more after that. I'm definitely gonna, right after this, I'm gonna have to call my mom and tell her to quit her job.
Alright, so another question is, what is your favorite part of being pregnant? So, what's your favorite part?
Cravings.
So, why? You feel like you can eat whatever you want?
Of course.
You're not really technically pregnant.
So?
Yeah, all jokes aside, like, Manny will wake up at like 2 in the morning and be like, I want a banana split.
No, Domino's.
Or Domino's. I haven't even had really any cravings.
Flatbread.
I haven't had really any cravings. I actually haven't like had really good appetite. Oh my god, alright. Like, yeah, Manny has gotten all my cravings. So I guess like sympathy cravings or whatever those symptoms are, that's real for man because he really has them. I think for me is getting babied.
Getting babied?
Yeah, like everywhere I go, somebody offers me their seat, or they always like, they let me pee first, or they always ask me like if I'm hungry or I'm thirsty. So like just getting babied. Everybody takes care of me now.
Oh my goodness, that's why you want to get pregnant again?
Maybe.
Keep going. My goodness.
No, but yeah, when you're pregnant, you get babied. So it's like so awesome. I love it. How many babies do you plan on having?
You got mad every time I answer a question. You answer this one.
I feel like I want to have as many babies as God allows me to.
Oh my goodness.
No? But they're so cute, and they're gonna be cute and squishy and little.
Okay.
I don't know, I want to have lots of babies.
Okay.
I don't know, I feel alone in that one. No? I guess. We can think about it. Well, let's see when this one comes.
Yeah.
Because, I don't know, maybe this child will be like a terror child that will like...
Don't say that. Don't say that.
Maybe she's like gonna test us daily and we're just gonna be like, you know what? No. One and done. So let's see how bad she'll be.
You know, I think the worst part of it, I think, is the giving birth part. That makes you and breaks you for the next child. I think that's what it is. I don't think it's the raising part.
Maybe, but I feel like giving birth is like a tattoo. Your first tattoo, you're scared and you get it. And then after you get one tattoo.
But look how many people we know that only have one baby. And then we talk about that they're going to have it. No. I'd rather someone else has a baby, right?
Okay, I guess.
I think it's the giving birth that make you and break you for the next one. I think so. So, that's it.
The next question is, do you plan on putting your business on hold anytime after having the baby? No. We got bills. Hello. No, yeah, but definitely not. I mean, it will slow down because we'll have less time. So, like, our workload, we'll have to find a way to reduce it. Even if it means, like, we might have to hire somebody to work with us.
No, we be...
Just more time efficient. We'll probably just have to manage our time better.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
I think that's what it is. We won't be able to bullshit. We have to just be straight to the point and manage our time better.
I think the only time that it'll slow down will probably be that first, maybe second week.
Yeah, but
give or take.
I want to show my baby that her parents handle it. Like, I always want her to see us working and doing things and just working hard, because I want her to be a hard worker. So I always want to teach her that. So guys, I think this is it. I hope you like the Q&A. We're going to do another one. So yeah, thank you for watching. Love you guys. If you liked our video, you can subscribe. If you don't, it's fine. But we have more things coming.
Bye guys.
Bye guys.